What up, what up, what up? It's your boy B. All right, guys, what's up? We out at some properties today, checking in on some rentals, etc. But I wanted to cover a topic today. Sitting there with Maria. Maria handling business, looking like a goddess. But I wanted to answer a couple questions for newbies. Not this may be for experienced people, but mainly for newbies. What is wholesaling? A lot of people, see our videos and see our information videos, and they say, "What is wholesaling?" And I wanted to explain to you all what wholesaling really is. Wholesaling, let me explain to you. You are, whatever you're doing, you are the end buyer. Okay, so if you've bought clothes, if you've bought a car, if you've bought a house, you are the end buyer. Well, what happens before you become the end buyer, there's an in-between process that happens. There are people who find the end product that you bought at a deeply discounted price before it's all shined up and made pretty. So your clothes that you have on, before they become the nice raw material that you wear and the nice threads that you put on, they are probably not in the same condition. So there's a person who gets in between the money of the transaction that's about to flow to that entire deal. So let's just say in the essence of a house. I know we're talking about wholesaling real estate, but I want to let you understand, help you understand that you are the end buyer. So it'll make sense to you why people that are in the wholesaling industry make so much money wholesaling real estate. So if you go buy a car, you go shopping this weekend, you go buy a new car, whatever the case may be, and the car costs $50,000, right? You are that end buyer. Well, before that, that may have been a transaction. The car wasn't as shiny as it needed to be. It was made pretty, etc., painted, fixed into place. And so there was a person who decided to get that car under a purchase contract. I'm just using this as an example so you can make a clear understanding. So there's a person, let's just say you get in the middle of that transaction. The money is about to flow to this deal. All you've done is decided to get in the middle. What's up, Debbie? Get in the middle of this money flow and get you a piece of it. So you may find that this car that will end up selling at $50,000, you may find that this car is now on sale at a deeply discounted price because it's not as pretty as it's going to be for $10,000, right? So you get it on contract to purchase it. And then now you find the end buyer. The end buyer is now shopping for a car, etc., and they're willing to pay $50,000. So now you got it for $10,000, this car under contract, and there's an end buyer that's about to go shopping this weekend that's looking for a car for $50,000, and you get them to sign a contract with you to purchase it. And what happens there? That means that when they pay the $50,000, who gets that in between $40,000? The dealer gets the $10,000, you get the $40,000 in between, and the buyer gets the deed to a car. Guys, that's what wholesaling is. And when you see us, when we say flip houses with no money down, this is what I'm talking about. This particular house right here is a house that I believe we got. Now we're keeping this one for a rental ourselves, but let's just say, for instance, we got that house for $5,000 or $10,000 or whatever the case may be. Well, there are end buyers all around the country. People are buying houses. They're getting loans, conventional loans, FHA loans, etc. And so you have a huge market of people in this heated up market. This market is very hot right now. And if you're not in real estate, you need to be. If you need extra income, you need to get in real estate. It's very hot right now. And you got to understand that when you get in between the money that's flowing, some of it will stick to you. So how can you go out as a newbie and make you an extra $5,000, $8,000, $10,000, $20,000, $100,000 a month wholesaling? Well, what happens is, look around you. There are many houses that are vacant in your neighborhood, nice areas, or less desirable areas that you may not live in, but there are nice houses. Some people want to be the end buyer that buy investment properties. Me, I would be your end buyer. Meaning, if you found me a house and you got that house under contract for $5,000. Well, I may tell you I'm willing to pay $15,000 for that house. I don't care what you make. One thing that you'll learn in this business is don't count somebody else's money. That's a key thing. Don't count somebody else's money. And so if the deal works for me and I will buy it at $15,000 and you got it under contract and we show you how to do this stuff, guys, and you get it under contract for $5,000, guess who makes $10,000 off of that? You do. You can make $10,000 off of simply finding me a house, getting it under contract, and then assigning me the contract to purchase it. And that's how you get in between the money. The thing is, guys, I'm going to spend the money anyway. Buyers are going to spend the money anyway. End buyers who are buying higher end properties are going to spend this money anyway. What you're able to do is get in between the money flow and get you a little piece of that pie that's flowing to your economy anyway. Wherever you're standing right now, the money is under your feet. You're standing on the gold. Don't go search for gold somewhere else. The gold is right in your backyard. So get in between the money flow, guys. And there's a lot of people who teach, costly methods that have worked and still working to make money wholesaling. Meaning people teach you to, send out mailers. They teach you to, do a lot of paid for marketing to find leads of motivated sellers. But guys, we have, I would say, many of the students who we've taught over the last several months, the wholesaling technique, we have literally over 20 different free techniques, free mediums that you can use to find motivated sellers, that you don't have to spend thousands of dollars on continuously on trying to find motivated sellers. Guys, there's things called energy budget that we teach. Some people know about the Zillow technique. That's one of them. And many other ones that we go over in the course, guys, that it will literally, you will be like, oh my God, I didn't know this existed. And the reason why we're able to teach that with so much passion and enthusiasm is because when we started, we didn't have the recommended budget to spend $5,000 a month on mailers or $10,000 a month on mailers. We had to come up with techniques that would work for us. And started to use those things, and those mediums started to pay dividends. And so as we grew, we continued to use those things even as we started to make money. And so experienced a lot of success in it now. And so that, guys, I'm telling you, get in between. If you want to learn more about selling or how to flip cribs, go to howtoflipcribs.com. A new person looking to learn how to wholesale, we'll teach you everything. Go platform out. We'll give you a call and set up a meet with you. Also, stay tuned. We're at a real estate seminar event. We're going to be explaining a lot more of this. The event is going to be $299. We're going to have it in Memphis. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And they said my connection is there. So I'll get off right now.